Hey, you on the other side, is still searching for your great next idea, thinking that inspiration comes from thin air? No, creativity doesn't work that way. It's not a magical thing. Creativity, it's a muscle, and as a muscle, it can be trained. In today's video, we are going to discuss practical ways to keep that creative muscle active every single day so you can have infinite ideas basically forever. First, consume things outside your bubble. Try to read books outside your favorite genre. Try to watch movies that make you uncomfortable. Try to listen to music in different languages you don't understand. So try to put you in these different situations and maybe uncomfortable situations so you can have a new perspective of life, and then you can apply that into your art, because creativity comes from the friction between different references. Number 2, keep an idea garden. Use the Notion app or any note app on your cell phone, a notebook, a pocket notebook, a pen and paper, so you can write down fragment ideas, random thoughts, silly ideas, unfinished ideas, anything that you can use in future projects, because the idea that you come up today maybe came from a sentence you wrote 2 years ago. This is really useful to keep a notebook with you at all times so you can write down your silly and absurd ideas, and maybe in the future you can use that. Your future self will really appreciate you writing down these crazy ideas that maybe you don't have the skills yet to accomplish that project, but maybe in the future you have the necessary skills, and then the idea is there, preserved in a safe space. Third, build a creative ritual. Don't wait for inspiration. As I said, inspiration doesn't come from thin air. Creativity loves routine. You need to have a routine. The brain responds to cues like same spot, same time, same music playlist I use to do whatever you do. So your brains need that to create. As you have, maybe you have a sleep ritual, maybe you brush your teeth, read a good book in a warm, cozy light. This is wonderful to make you fall in sleep. It's the same with creativity. The brain will respond much better if you have the same time, the same spot to create. The brain will be used to create at that time, and then you have infinite ideas basically forever. Coffee plus a notebook open plus no cell phone equals to magic and a lot of new ideas. 4, create without judging it, at least at first. A lot of people think the first draft, the first ideas, they are the one. They need to be your masterpiece, and it's not the reality. If you are an artist, you know this really well. The first ideas, they are crappy versions of the final ideas. So you need to polish these crappy, garbage first versions that you have, and then while you polish these ideas, they will become something really good in the future. So enjoy these crappy ideas at the beginning. Write your first version, your first draft, and try to polish that. Don't throw them away, because you need to polish the ideas. This is the way that writers do. They write a first draft, a second draft. They rewrite the book many times. The first version is not the final version of the book. At least the very good authors, they do that. They write the book many times until they find a good version. But the first draft contains the main ideas, and then they just rewrite in a new and nice way. 5, set rules and limitations. Creativity thrives on constraints. What if you wrote a short story without the letter E? I believe limits force your brain to solve problems in new and creative ways. So be sure to do constraints when you are doing your art or trying to solve a problem. Maybe that is the solution you are looking for. Number 6, talk to different people. A good conversation can expand your mind better than any tutorial, any social media tutorial or video, because talking to real people instead of chat GPT, you assimilate new experience, real world experiences. So ask more, listen more, and speak less. This is the secret when you are talking to different people, and try to learn more from them. Number 7, let yourself get bored. Boredom is a great way to find solution for your problems. If you are an artist, you understand this really well. Your professor or mentor in the artistic works, usually when you have a creative block, what is the most common tip? Go for a walk. A walk without cell phone, without music, without podcast, just you and your crazy thoughts. Why? Because you need to let your brain wander. That's when it starts to play with loose thoughts. Neil Gaiman usually on his masterclass, he has a great advice, is just stare a window or a blank wall and let your brain wanders on your crazy thoughts. That way you can have new and fresh ideas and even to find solutions for your personal or professional problems. Leave in the comments if you have other practical ways for us to have new ideas, fresh ideas, unique ideas. You don't need to be gifted to be creative, you just need a system that invites creativity to show up again and again. If you like this video, just hit the like button and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. I see you on the next one. Be creative. Bye.